How's it going, everybody? Jeff Slakey here again at the Huff and Puff with Kristin from Shelton Rotary and Abe Gardner, whose Eagle Scout project kicked this whole thing off, what, 20 years ago now?
Yeah, 25 years ago.
We are here just across from Shelton High School, and on the 18th of October, we're going to have a dedication, kind of a rededication ceremony too, for this great project. If this is your first time hearing about it, Abe, start us off. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah. So it's a memorial for middle school and high school students, grades 6 through 12, that passed before they could graduate. We started with an upright memorial 25 years ago, and inevitable that over the years other students have passed before they could finish their academics. And so we decided, in partnership with Shelton Rotary, a lot of work done with City of Shelton and the school district, to kind of embark upon kind of expanding the project a little bit. So we decided on some granite benches, and there's actually 24 additional names. And so we did some extensive fundraising, and did some research and checked in with families, and it's kind of all culminated and leads us to Friday, October 18th. So
we're going to have some speakers that start at 11:30. Who are they going to be, and how's the program going to unveil?
Sure. So we're going to have speakers representing local government entities, the city, the county, the school district, and others. We will have some folks from the community who've been integral partners in this project. Yeah, we're just really excited to unveil the work that's culminating this fall. So.
It looks beautiful. This is our third time meeting here talking about the project, and I can see just the hard work that has come in through the community members, through the fundraising efforts. Who are some of the folks that really you'd like to kind of say a big thank you to?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Jeff. And, one of the things I think about, as we're doing this project is, as a society and as a community, I think we're judged on how we treat the most vulnerable. And really our community has really just wrapped their arms around these students and these children who are the most vulnerable in our community. And so just a great representation of people coming together. As I mentioned, Shelton Rotary has been a fantastic kind of foundation for this work, both with the trail and with this memorial park, both 25 years ago and to this day. The City of Shelton, Jordan, through the Parks Department has been fantastic. A ton of support through leadership as well. Brady's Nursery helped us with some rocks. My neighbor, Jim and Emily Heinel, they helped me with Jim helped me with the base of the memorial here. Kristin has been an absolutely fantastic partner in a lot of this work. We've had a number of others as well along the way.
And and you kind of mentioned this briefly, but Shelton Rotary is one of the first clubs in our community to take ownership of a park and be here to kind of clean up and rehab the grounds of the Huff and Puff Trail, and that's been going great now.
That has been, and that's kind of where my heart was. At the start of this project, I saw a need, and I presented it to our club, and I got a very strong bit of support. So our club comes up no less than 2 times a month. And we do trail cleanup. We encourage walks and jogs by the community. And our whole goal is to make it a fun, safe, enjoyable, and relaxing space to be, which it really is.
Yeah. Abe, I'm wondering, when you did the research and you started looking out for additional names to add to this, sometimes bringing these memories back up for the families could be a difficult time. When you explain what you're trying to do and how you want to make sure everybody's represented, what was the feedback?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. As I was mentioning the thank yous, one of the things that, I think that I missed, the biggest thank yous to the families that have trusted us and that allowed us the opportunity to honor their loved ones. One of the things that we really thought about was that we wanted this to be a positive thing, right? We didn't want it to do more harm, and if families chose not to include their loved ones, we wanted to honor that decision. I'll tell you, all the conversations I've had have been super positive. A number of families have commented, I thought my child would have been forgotten forever. Even when we're up here laying the tile, we had a couple family members come by and thank us, thank the community for doing this work. It meant a lot to them. one family member drove down to their home just down the road, came back and made a $100 donation.
Wow.
I mean, you know, just really special. And so just really an opportunity not only for this for the rededication event to celebrate that day and to honor and wrap our arms around those family and those loved ones that day, but for many years moving forward.
So again, coming up on the event day, we will have opportunities to hear from speakers at 11:30 here. So make sure you're here on time. That's a Friday, right?
That's a Friday,
yeah.
and I could see parking being a little
I was
tight,
just
so
going to ask.
I'll say the YMCA is within nice walking distance for most, and they have graciously offered to help with parking. So if you could park at the YMCA and walk down, that would be fabulous.
That's what I was exactly wondering, because I know there's going to be a lot of community support to this. We've shown you through the course of these videos the front side of this, but you'll get to see the unveiling of 2 great benches with collections of names for folks who have passed as well. And it's going to be a great community gathering space once again to kind of show how this project has continued to grow over these last 25 years or so, as Abe started this off as an Eagle Scout project when he was in high school. So Friday, October 18th, make sure you're here by 11:30. That's when the program's going to begin, and we're going to be hearing from the county, the city, the school district, and more speakers. It's going to be a great time.
One other quick thing, Jeff, I just want to remind everyone that if they can't be there in person, we've got somebody that's willing to live stream.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if you know him or not.
MasonWebTV, Diedrich Allen and I have been talking about getting videotape of this so people will be able to watch this moving on if they can't make it or out of town for this. So yeah, that's right. Good. We'll put the links to that when it comes through as well. Well, just kudos to the Shelton Rotary for not only stepping up to help support Abe in this portion of the project, but also all you guys have done for the Huff and Puff. And Abe, I know you to be such a positive impact to not only this Shelton area, but also Mason County. You've always got, like you said, some of the most vulnerable people in our community at the top of mind. And it really shows here, and it really shows in all the efforts that you do elsewhere around the county. So make sure that, again, you're here on the 18th. The program starts promptly at 11:30.